So in the previous class, we have discussed something about, okay, what I mean, we have completed with 2 days actually. So we are done with the major parts like so what is the neural networks? I mean, the major difference between the machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. So what is the machine learning we have understood? What is the deep learning we have understood? So I mean, so we know, right? In the complete universe, human being is the okay okay most intelligent species. Okay, why? Because of the neural networks. So neural networks are something like they can analyze the data, they can enhance the data, so they can learn something, so and pass on to the next neural networks. That is the understanding, right? So we have understood deep learning is a subset of machine learning, so that focus on teaching teaching computers to learn and make decisions by processing the data with the neural networks inspired by the human brain. Completely, it is based on the human brain, okay, inspiration only, we can say. Okay. So, and we have the most important is like we have understood the what is a conventional AI system and a generative AI system. Okay. So what is the conventional AI system means? So generally, so based on the input data, they will do the predictions. So if you don't speak, guys, just go on mute. Okay, if you don't speak anything, go on mute. Okay. Yeah. One second. Let me close these things.
Yeah, they went mute.
Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, input data is there. So based on the input data, we can able to say that. So when I give the input data to the my conventional AI system, so they will do the predictions, classification, object detection, clustering. So NLP, mean so text, sequential testing, kind of things they're able to do. So, but so when you, what is the generative AI system again means? So generative AI system means so based on the given data. So when I'm having input data, if I pass on the input data to the my generative AI system, so they are not only doing the something like a so basic level things like a prediction classification, but they can generate the text, images, audios, videos, and some source code. So I given the one example, real time example, right? So on that time we don't have the enough data to train the model, YOLO model. So based on the 10 defects only, we can able to generate the 5,000 defects. Okay, using the GANs. So that is the one of the generative AI model only. Okay, so and ChatGPT we have understood generative AI. So majorly, I mean there is a so most of the confusion terms are generative AI and LLMs. So generative AI means like a more it's like a generic term only. So it can handle with text, images, videos, audios, okay, music, code snippets kind of thing. So LLM means LLMs are specifically for the okay like a text only. Okay, text only. So that is the understanding of these things. Okay, I hope you're having a clear understanding on these things. So if you're having any
Yeah,
questions,
yeah.
you can ask me.
No, as of now, I don't have any. We can move on.
Yeah, okay, sure. We have seen these many things, right? Now, what is exactly so LLMs are there? Okay, so for if you see any kind of chat GPT, so like our Claude, it may be like a DeepSeek, so our Llama, our Gemini kind of things are there. So how I mean how they're exactly generating the text actually? Okay, how they're exactly generating the text? So because of the so there is a term called as transformers. So you can take this kind of okay same architecture will be there. So let me copy paste this thing inside here downside. Okay, so this is a transformer. Now if I what so it is a transformer. So here I will pass my input data. Okay, here I will pass my input data. So let me take this box itself. So copy and paste it here. One second, let me take that point. Yeah. So this is the input data I'm passing. Okay. So when I pass the input data to this thing, so it will be providing me the output. Okay. We can say it is a transformers. Okay. It is a transformers. transformers. So transformers also neural networks only. Okay, transformers also neural network. It is a neural networks only. So where we're having it is trying to generate the text actually based on the input. I will pass the input data. For example, given the so what is the thing it is doing? I will pass on the input data here. Input data, input data here. So our transformer will take the input data. Okay, each data. Okay, for example, I mean the input data maybe like our textbook kind of thing. For example, any Wikipedia page. For example, our Indian Constitution is there. Okay, so we can pass the complete Indian Constitution Wikipedia page completely. Okay, so our transformers will take this input data, and at the end of the day, they will be providing the output. For example, based on the given input to to the I mean, for the our transformer. For example, so we can understand transformer like a it's like a we can able to say like an algorithm. Okay, algorithm kind of thing where it can take the input data, it will analyze the data, enhance the data, so try to understand the data. So when I give the a new thing to the our transformer, it can generate the it can answer give the answer to the our prompt actually. Okay, so that is a simple understanding of these things. Now, yeah. So if I go to this thing, it will give me the so shapes are there. So this thing. So it will take this one input data. So from this one, I will get the output data. Okay. So I will get the output data. 1 second, please. Yeah. So from this one, what do we get? So we will get the what is the output? For example, so from this one, we will get the output. Okay. This is the output. Okay, so each time guys, for example, let us take the chat gpt. So if I open the chat gpt here, if I open the chat gpt, 1 second, chat gpt here. So what is happening exactly in the chat gpt? So for example, let me give the prompt of, for example, so how to how to prepare something different project like a. So let me give this thing. So here chat gpt is there, right? Now if I give something like a so how to learn how to how to learn okay generative ai generative ai. I'm giving you the simple prompt to this thing. So if I execute this thing, so you can see instantly we are getting the so much what is that some passage kind of things. So I mean we are having some line by line, some multiple words are there, some I mean you can see. So there is like a so much lot of text is there. Okay, but so if you see the transformers, okay, if you see the transform, so many things are we're getting, right? Resources, so work on projects, so many things are we are getting. So within the no time we can able to get the answer for this thing. But if you see in the transformers, it is like a so they will be processing the word by word only. Okay, so they'll be transforming the word by word. Let me show you those things also now. So for example, so here if I see this thing something like this one. Okay, so it is like a transforming with what? So it is giving the output as a line by line, so one word at a time. So it is giving the so one word, okay, one word at a time, one word, okay, at a time. So it means each second, for example, let us take a second. Each second I will be getting the only one word only. So in that way, so at the end of the day, so it is processing that each word in a fraction of seconds, so that we will getting the answers in the so when we will like a passages, number of lines. Okay, so how much amount of the data, so we can able to get in the seconds only. So that much computation will be required. Okay, in the transformers also. So one word at a time. Okay, so transformer generally they will generate the output so one word at a time, so in the transformers. Okay, understood what I'm saying is, so that is a simple transformers. So I mean the transformers guys, again we're having encoders and decoders are there. So encoders and encoders and decoders are there. So I will be discussing about the encoders and decoders in the upcoming classes. So it's a very interesting one. So encoders and decoders. So for the majorly for the it is like a so for the vectorization purpose only they will use. But okay, we will discuss in detail about the encoders and decoders in the upcoming classes. Okay, so understood what I'm saying is. Okay, now let us see some other things also. Yeah, so what are the other things are there here? So the key points of the LLMs are Okay, so let us see the key points. So if you see, so the key points of the LLMs are, one second, LLMs. Okay, so first key point is, so these are the pre-training. Pre-training means, so pre-trained actually LLMs are. Okay, okay, we can say pre-training. Pre-training is there. Pre-training. That means what the pre-training means. So they trained on the huge corpus of the data. So they trained on. So what are the things are they trained on? Huge corpus of data. Corpus of data. Corpus means we can say passages. So many passages we can say. So they train the LLMs are the pre-trained one means trained on the huge corpus of the data. So second key point in the LLMs are, so we're having a very huge size and so size and scale. That means what is the meaning of this thing? So there is a massive neural networks are there. Neural networks. Okay, so neural networks are there for the pre-trained. I mean, our LLMs are there. Okay, so fine tuning means, so with the help of okay LLMs we can do the fine tuning. Okay, fine tuning means I will discuss guys what is the meaning of the fine tuning. Fine tuning like a, so more about targeted so targeted training for specific. For example, more so targeted. Okay, for example, I would like to train my okay LLM on the only Indian constitution, so text only, or my office text only, or my college text only, kind of thing. So more targeted. What is that? Target training. Okay, training we can say, training for what? So for specific task. Okay, so it is not generally like a chat GPT. Chat GPT can able to give the so any kind of information to you. Why? Because it is trained on the so some GBs of the data. So like a 70 billion parameters are there. Okay, guys, parameters means so in the neural networks having some parameters like a weights, bias will be there. So other than this one, they're having some activation functions are also there. So those are called as the parameters generally. Okay, we'll be discussing very detailed in the upcoming classes. But here, so our chat GPT, okay, previously I think GPT-3 was trained on the 70 billion parameters. Now it's GPT-4 is there, some version is there. It is trained on the 90 billion parameters. Okay, so how many billion parameters are there? That much, I mean, accuracy will be there. That much, okay. What is that? The text can able to generate. Okay, that is the understanding of the what are the parameters. So that is the fine tuning. Fine tuning means simply like we are converting our LLM to our own. What is the text data own domain? For example, it may be our college data, or it may be our Indian constitution data. It may be any our like office data also. Okay, that is a, so these are the three are the major points in the LLMs I can say. Okay, understood what I'm saying is. So generally, sir, tell me, sir, what is the any problem is there? Can you able to understand me,
Yes, yes,
guys?
yes.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So that is, so let us see some use cases. Or a use case of LLM. Okay, LLMs are there. So what are the first use case we can say we know, right? So some use cases are like we can take for example like content generation only. For the content generation purpose, uh, we'll use the what is that LLMs. So next thing is like a chatbot. Okay, for chatbots preparation, okay, building we will use the LLMs. So like a language translation, most important language translations. Okay, so and fourth one is like we can say so text summarization. For example, if I give some complete textbook, okay, so one chapter kind of thing, it can able to summarize the complete chapter. Okay, text summarization. Okay, and last one is like a Q and A. So most important, Q and A means it is like a question and answers. So like our chat GPT. So it is the most famous one. Okay, so everybody using the based on the question we will get the answer. So that is the reason. So our LLMs are like a so very best things we can able to so create the all these real times. It's content generation, chatbot, so language translation. Okay, language translations, text summarization, so kind of thing. So these are the use cases of the our LLMs. Okay, so I hope it is very clear to you now. So we have understood the what is the prompt engineering yesterday only. So let us see the what is the prompt engineering. Prompt engineering means prompt engineering. So what is the prompt engineering means, guys? We know, right? What is the prompt engineering means? So what is the, for example, so if I ask Alexa to how is the weather today? So that is a prompt. If I ask Siri to, okay, will it rain today? So that is also one prompt. So Google is there. So I mean, can you give me the so recipe for the so like a some like a red velvet cake? So there is also one prompt. So these are like the prompts only. What is the daily life you are doing? Those are like a prompts only. So exactly what is the technical information you want for the prompt means. So let us give. Say we can give that a prompt is a specific question or command or input. Okay, we can say a prompt. Okay, a prompt is the okay a prompt is the specific question. Okay, a answer we can say 1 second. It is yeah. A prompt is the specific question. Okay, sorry, question or command we can say command or input. Okay, or input. So a prompt is a specific question or command or input we can say. So next one is please go on mute. Anybody go on mute, please. Yeah. So again, a prompt is a specific question or command or input. Okay. So next thing is, so what is the purpose of this specific question and command or input? So that we can provide on a AI system to. Okay, what is the purpose that we can provide that we uh, provide on AI system to what is the AI system will do? System to provide the what again? Okay, so that we provide the AI system to. So next thing is so to request a particular response, like to request a we can say particular response. So we can say this is called as a prompt technically. Okay, so I hope you understood, right? So particular response. So that is like a prompt engineering means. Understood? So the prompt may be like a so for the text generation purpose, like a so next one is like a for example we can say so code generation purpose, image generation, so creating and writing. So many things we can able to use the prompt actually. Okay. So guys, the prompt should be very specific. Okay. So we should not give the very generic prompt to so something what is that when we are searching for something. Okay, for example, let me give you one example like a so if I ask you one question here. Okay, if I not exactly for example your friend is there, so what the exact question is, so for example, so tell me what is the okay tell me what is the weather in the Hyderabad. Okay, let me ask the question. So our prompt is tell me, so you're in the for example in your hometown, so you're coming you want to come to Hyderabad. So tell me, so how is the okay in weather in Hyderabad. Okay, let us ask this question. So this is something like a so tell me how is the weather in the Hyderabad. Okay, so this type of command one prompt is there. Now I will write the same command okay in some different way now. Okay, so there is a very best specific way I can able to write. So now I'm going to drive, for example I'm coming to Hyderabad, I'm coming to what happening. Okay, I'm coming to coming to Hyderabad. Okay, Hyderabad. Okay, now for example I'm coming to Hyderabad. So the next thing is okay, so for example I'm coming to Hyderabad this Sunday. Okay, this Sunday. Okay, this Sunday I'm giving I'm writing the prompt in a very specific way, guys. Okay, I'm coming to Hyderabad this Sunday. Okay, so how is the weather going to be? For example I'm asking my friend how is the weather going to be. Okay, so if I give this prompt, can you see the difference between this prompt and this prompt? So in this one we are very specific to the something. Okay, so we are asking something here like a tell me how is the weather in Hyderabad means it is somewhat generic only. So I'm coming to Hyderabad this Sunday. So how is the weather going to be? So it is somewhat different. Okay, so you are mentioning the place, you are mentioning the your arrival. Okay, you on the day. After that one, you're asking that whether of the, I mean, whether how is the weather going to be. So it is this such kind of prompt should be given, guys. Then only we can able to get the proper so response from the, it may be any kind of AI. Okay, so clear. Any doubt is there in this thing? Okay, I think
No, Sai. Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah, it is very easy. So yesterday also we have given the one prompt, right? Let me repeat the prompt for example. So if you see, for example here, so some problem is there here. So if I open the this same ChatGPT kind of thing, okay. So let me open the ChatGPT. Now here you can see. So learn generative AI is there. Now I would like to, can you see? So how to learn generative AI is there. Now let me take one more ChatGPT, for example, ChatGPT. Okay. Now if you see, so if I, what is the, for example, what is AI means, I will get the some answer. What is AI means? So I will get the some answer. Okay. I will get the some answer like very generic information I will get for sure. Okay. Very generic information I will get, right? Okay. What is AI means? So I will get the, so very generic information. So for example, if I give the prompt like, so I'm generating, for example, what is the thing is, so uh, I will give the, can you see? Narrow A is there, general A is there, super A is there. So the very generic information of the our artificial intelligence. Now, so for example, um, for example, medical. We can say what is the thing we can write. For example, is um. So for example, I'm a healthcare professional. We can write. So I'm a healthcare professional. Okay, so I'm defining everything. So I'm defining, first of all, I'm telling about myself. So I'm a healthcare professional. Okay, so explain me, for example, I would like to explain me, so what is a, what is that, explain me what is the A, including relevant example from my field, for example. So explain me so what is, now I'm giving the same what is AI. Okay, can you see, guys? I'm giving the, explain me what is AI. That's the first question. So by including so relevant okay, relevant example from my, relevant example, relevant example. Sorry, relevant example from my, okay, from my field, for example. Okay, so if you see, this is the actual prompt engineering means. Now you can see, so as a healthcare professional, you can think AI is like a technology that help analyze the medical data. So these things we have seen, can see examples, so many examples it can able to give, where we can able to understand the AI. So medical imaging and diagnosis. So same thing we have seen in the yesterday's class, right? So that is the understanding of the, so robotic surgery, drug discovery. Okay. So in this way we can able to enhance the our understanding of the, so our AI. Okay, AI in our particular field. So if I give something like a, now I am a, so for example, so what we can give, so archaeologist, for example, the archaeologist. So spelling is correct, I think. Let us see, archaeologist. Now I am, second. Yeah, now I am archaeologist. So what is the thing? So you can think of same. We can get the some examples now. So contextual. Can you see our ChatGPT can able to understand the contextual understanding. So based on the context only, it is giving me the, so AI understanding in the archaeology also. Okay, okay, remote sensing and site discovery, artificial artifact identification classification. So predictive modeling and excavation. So can you see, guys? So such a beautiful information we can able to, examples we can able to get from our I mean our existing field. Okay, our own field like that. So I mean some things are unable to pronounce, but some things are, so like, so ultimately we can able to understand. So based on the given prompt, so our output will be there. So you are giving the generic prompt or like a particular prompt. I mean, so exact prompt, specific prompt to the our ChatGPT or any AI. Okay, so dating and chronology analysis. So guys, we have never seen this kind of things, right? So yeah, So that is understanding the prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is a very powerful one, guys. So if you can able to use the effectively means, so that will be very great actually. So we will be discussing the prompt engineering also in our curriculum. So very so a detailed explanation will be there on that time. So yeah, so that is the understanding of these things. Okay. So can you able to understand what I'm saying is?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So now
Yeah.
let us discuss something about what embeddings. Okay. What is embeddings again? Okay. So exactly. So till now, what is the discussion we had? For example, so transformers, machine learning, deep learning, these things, right? Okay. Now let us see what is the embeddings means. Okay, embeddings. Okay. So what is exactly embeddings means? So I mean, one of the basic fundamental is so machines do not understand the text. First thing is machines. Okay, machines do not. Okay, understand the text actually. Okay, text. So machines for sure. Machines. What is a human speak? I mean, what is we are speaking in English, right? So what the text we are speaking? So machines cannot able to understand the text. So what they can understand, they only understand. So they only understand what is that? Numbers only. We can say numbers. Okay. So numbers only. So if you can able to so what are the things we are doing here? So we have to pass on. Those should be numerical values or numbers only. Then only our machines can able to understand. Okay. So that is the same thing. Embeddings means embeddings are something like a so numerical representation of the text. So embeddings. Okay. Embeddings are simply numerical representation, okay, of a text, of a text. Okay, embeddings are numerical representation of a text. Okay, so they are essentially for the AI models understand to and work so with the human language effectively. How we are speaking in the English or Telugu in the other languages. So these embeddings also so they can able to communicate with the AI models to understand and work, and they can able to communicate with our human being. For example, ChatGPT is there. Okay, so ChatGPT, what is the text we are sending? For example, just now only we have seen what is the AI. So what is the, for example, I'm working in the so medical domain or like healthcare domain. So how what is the AI? So give me some examples based on the my field means. So for our visualization purpose, it is English only. But on the I mean when it is going to the model, so here there will be a conversion of that English into a numerical value. Okay, means converting that simple words into embeddings. So then only our algorithm can able to understand these things. Alright. Okay. So if you simply pass in the English means so it is nothing actually. Okay. So those will be converted into the embeddings a numerical value. Then only so those will be given to the our neural networks. For example, you can see right input data is there. Okay, so I'm giving one prompt here. So what is for example union budget? For example, today union budget is there. Of course they're not trained on the union budget, of course. So tell me what is the union budget? Okay, what is exactly so will be there in the union budget? Okay, so the union budget, okay, I mean, looking by the seems like a text only, but when it is going to the input to the neural networks, so there will be like a one some algorithms will be there. Okay, so those will be converting that text into the embeddings. Okay, or numerical values to the as input to the our this neural networks. So they can able to they can able to analyze this value. Some activation functions will be there. Some mathematical functions will be there, so they can process the numerical values are there. Okay, so now the question is, so what are the values we can able to pass on? So sir, we are saying that so embeddings means the numbers only, right? So what is the things we can able to give? For example, so numbers means can I give the 20 value, 30 value, 40 value, 100 value? Okay, so let us give the, so I will give one example. Based on that we can understand. Okay, so I'm having a one example. One is okay, example one is ice cream taste this. Okay, ice cream. For example is ice cream uh, tastes. Okay, tastes great. So it is my own example, guys. I'm giving you. So ice cream great, tastes great actually. Great. So can I give the value for this complete text? I told you, right. So we have to convert this thing into our. I mean, our machine cannot able to understand the text. Okay, it is going to understand only the numbers. Okay, now, so based on the same understanding, ice cream tastes great, right? Okay, now can I assign a value number 20 to this one? Okay, so can I pass the 20 value to this one? For example, I'm representing the complete text in the 20 value with the value 20 actually. So it is possible. So I will give you one more example for to understand this thing. So the example is my ice cream. Can you see my, for example, my ice cream now, uh, ice cream melted, great, comma, great. Now if you see, so above one is like a figure of happiness. Can you see? First example is like a figure of happiness. So ice cream tastes great means so it's like a figure of happiness. So second example, my ice cream melted great. So it's like a figure of sarcasm, right? Can you see? So both are looking like a similar, but context is changing. It is a figure of happiness. It is a figure of what it is? Figure of like a sarcasm. Correct. So how can I now tell me 20 value? Can we assign the 20 value to the this complete text? Okay. Of course, it is not, guys. We cannot able to assign the 20. So if you are assigning the value 20 to this thing means so there will be a problem again. Okay. I hope you are understanding. Okay. So can you able understand what I'm saying is what is exactly happening in this one? Ice
Yes,
cream.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So context is also very important. So it is like a figure of happiness and it is a figure of both are looking like a same. Okay. So we cannot able to assign a simple value like a 20, 30, 40. So these things. Why? Because we should assign a value, numerical value, which should understand the what is the exact context, what is the exact scenario. So is it belong to the so figure? It is belong to the happy mood, like a sarcasm. Okay, so contextually it should be okay reflecting the same in the numerical value also. So that is a very important. Okay, so if I giving some value means it should be there in the context. Okay, it can able to understand that it is belong to the figure of happiness or it is belong to the figure of sarcasm or any bad any kind of thing it should understand. So in a such a way that we have to assign the numerical value. I mean embeddings we have to create for the these things, this existing text actually. So for that reason we're having a embeddings, guys. So I mean, for those things for creating the embeddings, we're having some algorithms are there. So we will tell you those things. Okay. So what exactly happen is, so this will be, for example, I is there. Okay, and ice cream. I mean, what is that? So for example, yeah, ice cream. Okay, cream melted, melted. Sorry, not melted. So tastes, for example, tastes so great. Okay, now what's happening is so our neural networks are there, right? So our neural networks are simply we can say so it will break this complete text into chunks. Okay, so chunk one, chunk two, chunk like break into some simple chunks. So ice cream tastes great, right? So great actually. So here we will pass on our neural network. Here I will pass on our so neural networks. Guys, I will tell you. I mean, sorry. Copy and paste it here. Yeah, I think can't we remove this thing? 1 second. Yeah. So ice cream, right? So I will pick out this thing. Okay. So now in this way, our things will be break into chunks. Ice cream taste. So for this one, we are having a embeddings. So these algorithms, guys. Okay, it is also neural network only for converting this ice cream taste great into the okay embeddings. So I will show you what is the exactly embeddings. Okay, so here I will show you the last concept of the today's class. Okay, what are the exactly embeddings means. So let me show you this thing. Okay, so okay, I need to get the proper example. So yeah, so I will take this thing. So it is like a embedding now. So one second. Yeah. So, but I cannot visualize this, can't we? Yeah, we can able to visualize. So now, can you see our embedding mode? Can you see? I'm having a some input, okay? As like our ice cream tastes great is like some chunks are there, right? Same way, I'm having some chunks here. So in this case, I'm having images, documents, audio is there. So embedding model will be there. So can you see? I'm having a some values point 0.6, point 0.6, point 0.6, point 3, point 1. So some array values are there. So these are the array values representing the so exactly what is the exactly happening in the our text. So it is remembering the what is the exact situation. So context, okay, is it belong to ice cream or not? Like everything will be considered. So based on that one, it will create in the embedding. So this will be passed on to our neural network again like that. So this will pass on to neural network, and from that one we can able to get the our exact output. Okay, so now what is the in the chat GPT? What is the things we are entering? First of all, those will be break into chunks. Okay, each line word by word, it will be break into chunks first of all. Okay, after that one, so there will be a embedding model will be there. So embedding model will convert the chunks of the data into embedding like our numerical values. So which will remember the context also. Okay, so this will be given to the our transformers where we can they can train on the corpus of the data. Okay, so for example, if I'm taking the one complete Wikipedia, for example, like so our Indian Constitution Wikipedia, so the complete Wikipedia will be converted into the numerical value only. Okay, so word by word, they will be converted into numerical value vectors. Okay, so those vectors will be given to the transformers. Not only, I mean, a transformer is the one of the algorithm. Like we're having a BERT, LSTM, RNN, some LLMs are also there. So those will be trained on this thing. Okay, I mean, each word by word will be numerical value, a vector we can say technically. So those will be trained in the our transformers or in the BERT model or LSTM. So at the end of the day, when we give the a new prompt, okay, it will be giving you the okay proper output. So that is the exactly happening in the embedding. Of course, it is all still it is a surface level understanding only. Okay, we're having so many things to understand. So we'll be discussing the more about these things in the upcoming classes. Okay, that is like embedding skills, very important. Okay, yeah. So last concept is like a fine tuning is there. I told you fine tuning means so I mean again no more discussion required for this thing. Why? Because fine tuning means already LLM will be there. So I will take that LLM. Okay, so I will train on my specific data. Okay, it may be my college data. I told you that it may be so our like a office data, Indian constitution data, any kind of data. So particularly okay pertinent to the our own domain, not completely like for example ChatGPT is trained on the complete Wikipedia and and available open resources like a PDFs kind of thing. So some GBs of the data trained on the okay and the ChatGPT. Okay, but fine tuning is not like that. It is not. It is not going to train on the complete like a so some GBs of the data, some Wikipedias of the data. Okay, it is going to train on the our own domain data. Okay, like our office data, maybe our college data. Okay, so then that means so for example so if I give the complete information of the students, okay, each person name, so his admission kind of any kind of thing. So I will prepare, okay, I will fine tune that my LLM for my college data only. When I enter the some student ID number, so I can able to get the his something like his what is that uh, what is that his marks kind of thing. For example, Indian Constitution is there. I will give the Indian Constitution kind of thing. Okay, data to the okay our MB I mean our LLM model. So that will train on that model complete on the train on that data which we have passed actually. So again when we pass the prompt there we can able to get the answers. That is exactly like a fine tuning means. So fine tuning means it is not exactly scratch we are building the model from the scratch. Okay, so model is pre-trained model we are using for the our own domain data only. Okay, that is called the fine tuning. We can able to understand. So this is understanding, guys. So I mean, we have understood so many things in this one. So we are left with okay, our regular class only. So in these 3 days, I've showcased the complete understanding of the our generative AI. Okay, what is the generative AI of even what we have seen? Okay, what is the applications we have seen, right? So again, okay, how the artificial intelligence is going to work and going to learn it like a it is similar to our baby only. So how the neural networks will be? Okay, we are capturing the information. So not we have seen a surface level understanding only. Okay, so we'll be discussing in the so in-depth understanding in the upcoming classes. So what is the machine learning we have understood? What is the deep learning we have understood? Neural networks. Okay. So definition. What is the difference between the conventional AI system and generative AI system? So like that, what is ChatGPT? Okay, LLMs. So generative and LLM difference. Okay, differences we have seen. So what are the encoders and decoders? Okay, we have discussed these things and the key points in the LLMs. So they're pre-trained models actually. So it having the massive neural networks and fine tuning means so we can able to train the our new I mean LLM on the particular target. Okay, so that is the use cases we have seen most. So okay, famous and important use cases. So they can able to solve with our LLMs. So prompt engineering we have seen. Okay, embeddings we have understood. Okay, other things are there. uh, so this is and fine tuning also we have understood. So this is the gist of the our 3 days class, guys. So in the two I mean the from the next class onwards I will be starting the regular classes of the generative AI. Okay, so that is the thing, guys. So if you're having any question we will discuss.
Yes, I have two.
Yeah, please ask.
One, while we go through this, I mean, complete course,
Yeah,
so we need any tools. I mean, as of now, I don't have any knowledge, right? So I was
yeah.
asking you
Everything is
if
open source
those
only.
tools. Okay, okay,
Everything is open. There is no need of buying the premium things.
okay,
I
okay.
will tell you what are things. For example, Python, for the Python we required the so PyCharm kind of IDE we required. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
and also everything is installation. For example, Llama means we have to install the Llama. Okay, installation will be free only.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, okay, fine,
yeah.
fine.
I mean, I will be telling you everything is free only. No need of buying anything. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, okay. And the
yeah,
second one is, as I'm from, data side, I mean, data engineering side.
mm-hmm.
So if I shift into this, how much can I
Yeah.
expect in my, a first job in a,
I mean, in the point of view of package or what you're asking?
yeah, in the
Package,
point of
yes.
package. I don't know the market in this.
So if your existing package is good beans for sure that will be so you can expect in
Let's
above
say,
like
yeah, let's say I have around 16.
16 means okay, that's a good package. So I think you can expect in between the hike of the 50 to 100%, I think.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. 100% of course. So your basic package is more means of course they will be pack I mean they will offer you in between the 60 or 70 percentage, I think.
okay, okay.
Of course, I mean, in addition to this thing, you should have the proper understanding and the
Yes, yes,
projects,
yes.
set
That
everything
should
should
be
be there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Why?
I'm
Because
just,
they are
I
offering
just
that
wanted,
much. Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
don't know the market, so I just wanted to ask.
It is advantage for them actually. So having the so in what is the data engineering background and also so generate a background means it is like a it's like a very rare piece, I can say.
Okay.
Okay, rare piece we can say. Why? Because you know what is the data completely. No, you don't know.
Yes.
You know how to what are the different pipelines are there. So you know how to
Yeah.
lay the pipelines for the data, and so you are integrating that with the generative AI, right? It will be very great actually. You know.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
can able to integrate, I mean, if you can
So,
able to integrate, please ask.
uh, so we can go in data engineering itself by using generative AI. You are
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yes, we can go.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Any doubts,
that's all
Arvind?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So great questions you're having. So the thing is, uh, on Monday onwards, we're starting with the regular classes. So we're having
Okay.
some formalities to finish, right? So some registrations and
Yes,
enrollment will
yes,
be there.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
just approach to admin.
I have, yeah,
Yeah.
I have
So
told to the admin today. After this
yeah,
call,
what is?
I'll be going forward like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
great decision. Yeah, great decision.
Most probably I'll
So
call tomorrow in the morning session.
yeah. So the advantage with this course is I'm teaching you the cloud also in this one actually. So that
Okay,
is a one more
okay.
advantage you're having. So even though
Mm-hmm.
of course data engineering means you should know cloud. You know, I think I hope you know the cloud actually. So still
Yes, yes.
okay. Yeah, we will be using the cloud also for sure. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
the projects are very different actually. Very good projects I'm doing in the curriculum. So it will be
okay.
very helpful to you. Why? Because so one more important point is so it is a starting of the. I mean, it is like a starting era of the generative AI actually. So nobody
Okay.
skilled persons are not there in the market.
Yeah, that is
So
what my point is also. So
yeah,
as as I'm in IT,
mm,
so the next
yeah,
thing I have to pick up is like what would be the next thing? I mean, the next as of in data engineering.
yeah.
Now the good thing is Azure side. I mean,
Of
not
course,
AWS or something like that.
correct. Yes.
So I wanted to shift and I wanted to go with my past experiences. So that is what
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking.
Yeah, good decision. Your life will be different okay, if you can able to learn the generative AI for sure.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So okay, yeah.
And
Thank
other
you very.
thing is,
Yeah, please. Yeah.
before I am actually a civil guy, so I have moved into IT. Now I'm going
Yeah.
to this generator. Is this fine
Uh,
or?
yeah, for your information, I am also mechanic engineer. 8 years back. For information, I'm telling you.
Okay,
So
okay.
it is a
Fine,
too much
fine.
struggle. Okay, the transition. So somehow I can able to cope up in the all the industrial field and also in the what is that as a technical trend
Mm-hmm.
also. So it is a different
Mm-hmm.
story again. So that's why I mean
Yeah.
for your making you. I mean, what is that? What is that? I mean, you are afraid about these things, right? That is the reason I'm making this
Yes,
point.
yes. And
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm not into I'm not much into coding. Okay, so I
Yeah.
suffer like anything while I code.
Yeah. Initial
So
things are will be like that only. Initial journey will be in that family.
mm-hmm,
Everybody who are taking that I mean, career transition into the AI. So like
mm-hmm.
starting 1 to 3 years will be struggles only with coding. I know
Okay, okay, okay.
that pain. So okay, no problem. So I will be
Mm-hmm.
helping you completely in the so logical. I mean logic building, coding part. So in this building the
Okay.
algorithms, everything and projects also
Oh,
completely. Yeah.